Imagine carrying a smartphone that does not belong to Google, Apple, Samsung, or any major tech giant. Imagine a device where you truly control the software, where privacy is not just a marketing slogan, and where the operating system is built on the same principles that made Linux dominate servers, supercomputers, and much of the modern internet. For years, many people have dreamed of a Linux phone capable of replacing Android, and now that dream is closer to reality than ever before. While Android itself uses the Linux kernel, it has evolved into a heavily customized ecosystem controlled largely by Google. Many users want something different. They want freedom, transparency, and the ability to use their device without being constantly tracked, monitored, or locked into a single company's services. That desire has given rise to a new generation of Linux smartphones that aim to challenge the dominance of Android and offer a completely different vision for mobile computing. The idea of a Linux phone is not new. Developers and open-source enthusiasts have been experimenting with Linux-based mobile devices for decades. The challenge has always been balancing openness with usability. Desktop Linux distributions became powerful and user-friendly over time, but smartphones presented a different problem. Mobile hardware requires specialized drivers, touch-optimized interfaces, efficient power management, and support for countless wireless technologies. Building a truly open smartphone platform meant solving all of these challenges while competing against companies with billions of dollars in research and development budgets. Despite these obstacles, several projects have emerged with a bold mission. Devices such as the PinePhone, Librem 5, and other Linux-powered smartphones are designed from the ground up to give users control over their digital lives. These phones run operating systems based on traditional Linux distributions rather than Android. Instead of relying on Google's ecosystem, they offer alternative app stores, open-source software, and community-driven development. For many enthusiasts, these devices represent the future of personal computing. One of the most fascinating aspects of Linux phones is their philosophy. Modern smartphones are incredibly powerful, but they are often restrictive. Users cannot easily modify the operating system, remove certain applications, or fully understand what data is being collected. Linux phones approach things differently. The software is typically open source, meaning anyone can inspect the code, improve it, or verify its security. This transparency creates trust because users are not forced to rely solely on the promises of corporations. Instead, they can see exactly how the software works. Privacy is another major reason why Linux phones attract attention. In today's world, smartphones collect enormous amounts of data. Location information, browsing habits, app usage, and personal preferences are often tracked and analyzed. Linux phone projects aim to minimize this data collection. Some devices even include physical hardware switches that can disable cameras, microphones, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and cellular radios. These hardware kill switches provide a level of control that is rarely seen in mainstream smartphones. Rather than trusting software settings, users can physically disconnect components for maximum privacy. The hardware itself is also unique. Linux phone manufacturers often prioritize openness and repairability. Instead of sealed designs that discourage repairs, many Linux phones allow users to replace batteries, access internal components, and perform maintenance more easily. This approach aligns with the growing right-to-repair movement, which argues that consumers should have greater control over the products they own. A phone that can be repaired and upgraded is not only more sustainable but also more economical over the long term. Of course, replacing Android is an enormous challenge. Android benefits from one of the largest software ecosystems in the world. Millions of applications are available through the Google Play Store, and users have come to expect seamless compatibility with banking apps, social media platforms, streaming services, and productivity tools. Linux phones must find ways to provide similar functionality while maintaining their commitment to openness and freedom. One strategy involves running native Linux applications adapted for touchscreens. Many traditional Linux programs can be modified to work on mobile devices, creating a unique software ecosystem that shares code with desktop Linux systems. This convergence is one of the most exciting aspects of Linux phones. A device can potentially function as both a smartphone and a desktop computer. Connect it to a monitor, keyboard, and mouse, and it transforms into a full Linux workstation. This vision of convergence has fascinated developers for years because it reduces the distinction between mobile and desktop computing. Some Linux phones also support Android applications through compatibility layers and container technologies. This allows users to access popular apps while still running a Linux-based operating system. Although compatibility is not always perfect, progress continues at an impressive pace. Developers are constantly improving support for Android software, making Linux phones increasingly practical for everyday use. The user interfaces found on Linux phones have evolved significantly. Early attempts often felt experimental and unfinished. Today, projects such as FOSS, Plasma Mobile, and Librem provide polished touch-friendly experiences. These interfaces include modern gestures, notification systems, multitasking features, and adaptive layouts. Many applications automatically adjust their design depending on screen size, making them usable on both smartphones and desktop monitors. This flexibility demonstrates the strength of open-source collaboration, where communities work together to solve complex design challenges. Battery life has traditionally been one of the biggest hurdles for Linux phones. Mobile operating systems require sophisticated power management to maximize efficiency. Android and iOS have benefited from years of optimization, while Linux mobile projects are still catching up. However, improvements continue with each software release. Kernel enhancements, better driver support, and more efficient applications have significantly improved battery performance compared to earlier generations of Linux smartphones. Another challenge is hardware support. Smartphone components often rely on proprietary firmware and drivers supplied by manufacturers. Obtaining documentation and support can be difficult for open-source projects. Some Linux phone developers address this issue by selecting hardware that is better documented and more compatible with open-source software. While this approach sometimes limits hardware choices, it helps create devices that align with the goals of transparency and user freedom. Security is an area where Linux phones can shine. Open-source development allows vulnerabilities to be identified and fixed by a broad community of developers. Users can receive updates directly from project maintainers without waiting for carrier approval or manufacturer schedules. Many Linux distributions also incorporate advanced security features inherited from the broader Linux ecosystem. These features help protect devices while maintaining user control. The community surrounding Linux phones is one of their greatest strengths. Unlike commercial platforms driven primarily by profit, Linux phone projects often depend on passionate contributors. Developers, designers, testers, and users collaborate to improve software, report bugs, and create new features. This collaborative culture fosters innovation and encourages experimentation. Users are not merely customers. They become active participants in shaping the future of the platform. For developers, Linux phones offer an exciting playground. Creating applications for these devices often involves familiar Linux technologies, making development more accessible for those already experienced with open-source software. Instead of learning proprietary frameworks, developers can leverage established tools and programming environments. This openness lowers barriers to entry and encourages a diverse range of software projects. The broader significance of Linux phones extends beyond the devices themselves. They represent a challenge to the prevailing model of mobile computing. For years, the smartphone industry has been dominated by a small number of companies that control hardware, software, app distribution, and digital services. Linux phones propose an alternative where users retain greater autonomy. They suggest that smartphones can be personal computers in the truest sense, devices that belong to their owners rather than platforms controlled by corporations. Critics often point out that Linux phones still face limitations. App availability remains a concern. Hardware performance may not match flagship Android devices, and certain features can feel experimental. These criticisms are valid, but they overlook an important reality. Every major technology platform begins with imperfections. Early personal computers, early smartphones, and early Linux desktops all faced skepticism. Progress occurs gradually through persistent development and community support. The pace of improvement is encouraging. Mobile Linux distributions are becoming more polished. Hardware compatibility continues to expand, and developer interest remains strong. As privacy concerns grow and users seek alternatives to mainstream ecosystems, Linux phones gain relevance. Even if they do not completely replace Android in the near future, they provide valuable competition and demonstrate that different approaches to mobile computing are possible. The future could bring even greater integration between Linux phones and other devices. Imagine a smartphone that seamlessly becomes your laptop, desktop workstation, media center, and development environment. Imagine carrying a single device capable of adapting to every computing scenario. This concept aligns perfectly with the flexibility that Linux has always offered. Rather than maintaining separate systems for different tasks, users could rely on one adaptable platform. Ultimately, the Linux phone movement is about more than technology. It is about ownership, transparency, freedom, and choice. It challenges assumptions about how smartphones should work and who should control them. Whether it is the PinePhone, the Librem 5, or future devices yet to be released, these phones embody a vision of computing that prioritizes users over ecosystems. They remind us that innovation does not always come from the largest corporations. Sometimes it comes from passionate communities determined to build something different. The Linux phone that wants to replace Android may still be evolving, but its mission is clear. It seeks to create a world where smartphones are open, private, repairable, and truly under the control of their owners. In an industry dominated by closed platforms and centralized ecosystems, that vision is both ambitious and inspiring. Whether Linux phones ultimately become mainstream or remain a niche alternative, they are already proving that the future of mobile computing does not have to belong exclusively to Android and iPhone. A different path exists, and with every software update, every hardware improvement, and every new contributor joining the movement, that path becomes a little more real.